IVM.
Hey everybody, welcome to another week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money. As we go into God knows what week of the lockdown, we've been trying to make sure that we get as much content out to you as possible. We had some interesting episodes in the last week. Cyrus Says, we had Angad Singh Ranyal on it. That was a fun episode to listen to. On the Filter Coffee podcast, we had Taslima Nasleen and Arunav Sinha on that. That was another great conversation. Karthik Srinivasan joined Varun on Advertising is Dead. And guys, look for Pratik Oswal on Paisa Vaisa podcast with Anupam Gupta. That was another great episode. I'd also like to let people know that the show that we're doing with Mr. Ashish Vidyarthi, Begin the Journey, is now going to be releasing 3 times a week. So do check that out. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And let's get started with your show.
Hi, I'm Shifa Maitra, and it's time for Smile India. Hope everyone is smiling through the chaos, which is our new normal. What I find intriguing is what qualifies as essential. In Kerala, citizens want books to be in the essentials, and I tend to agree. While wine is missing, thank God chocolates are not. Now, time for some uplifting news. 3 youngsters from Pune were making a documentary on teachers across the country, and they were in Kashmir when the lockdown was announced. There was no way to get back home and no hotel available. Their families were panicking. The local administration decided that they had to be quarantined in hospital for 14 days. Now even the boys were worried. And that's when the teacher that they were interviewing, Malik, and his wife Nazma stepped in. They spoke to their families and assured them that they would look after the boys. They sent their own son along to stay in the hospital, and the teacher got food for them every day from home. Post that, now the boys are staying with the teacher and his family in the valley's Doda district. The boys help in buying groceries while Nazma cooks, and they help in the cleaning as well. Every evening they sit with their hosts and play Ludo or sing songs. This is one group that's really enjoying the lockdown. From Delhi, we get news about a police constable, Sunni Meena, who's posted at the Greater Kailash police station. She has, on her own accord, taken to visiting over 20 senior citizens in her area every day. And then, when on her way to the police station, she pulls up anyone who's not wearing a mask. She also realized that a lot of poor people cannot afford masks. So every day, she and 2 of her colleagues now stitch masks for them. She laughs at the irony of it all, that due to the lockdown, petty crimes in the area have lessened, but she's even more busy than before. Well, this is certainly the time our men and women in uniform are displaying extraordinary courage and sensitivity. Another group of cops was flummoxed in Calcutta. While they were patrolling in the Dum-Dum area, an old man frantically called out to them from a window. They rushed to his house to help, but instead, 82-year-old Banerjee wanted to help them. This retired professor lives on a modest pension, but as a sensitive citizen, he felt like he had to help in these trying times. So he wrote out a check of 10,000 rupees from his savings and handed it over for relief work. Subhash Banerjee then apologized that his health did not permit him to actually volunteer, so this is what he could do. The policemen were touched, but they could not touch his feet to thank him because he would not let them into the house, keeping social distancing in mind. What an amazing lesson in giving. Give because you want to, not because you're told to. Now here are some great tips for all of us. I know everyone's cooking up a storm, yet there are times when ordering in is very tempting. According to experts, anything that is cooked can safely be ordered. So avoid salads and sandwiches, but the rest is fine. What you should do is opt for contactless delivery, and then when the food arrives, dispose of the packaging and transfer the food into your own containers. Then wash your hands and heat the food again before eating it. So maybe taking a break from cooking one meal sounds doable, right? And another thing you could do is listen to more interesting podcasts on the IVM app or wherever you get your podcasts from. You could also check out my page Good News Indians on Facebook for pictures and videos on India. Now it's time for me to sign off, but before I do, can I please request you to be part of the mask force who never steps out without a mask?
Hi, my name is Anupam Gupta. I'm B50 on Twitter. I am the host of Paisa Vaisa, the show that talks money. On my show, I speak to experts from every field of money and finance, from stock markets, equities, debt funds, credit cards, life insurance, every possible area of money and finance that you can think of. We even did an episode on cryptocurrency. I've got fantastic guests from mutual funds to personal finance experts everywhere. Robo-advisory, startups, just name it, we've got it. At Paisa, we help you make smart decisions about money. You work hard for money. Now make your money work hard for you. New episodes out every Monday, and you can listen to my show on the IVM Podcast app or any other podcasting app that you have.
Advertising is dead. Yep, you heard me right. Advertising is dead. We're all in the content business now. Let's not call it news, TV, radio, etc., etc. It's all content, and we're in the middle of this weirdly exciting phase where all the borders and lines that have been drawn over decades has been swept away by this lovely thing called the internet. We're a show where we don't dwell on just the stuff that is now, but rather the wider stuff about advertising, media, content, and the whole goddamn circus surrounding it. Tune in every Tuesday for our weekly unboxing of the mystery box we used to call advertising. I'm Varun Dugirala, co-founder and content chief at The Glitch, and this is my new podcast, Advertising is Dead.